Alright, Bourbon viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another great episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. We got Brady the Great in the house tonight, and as usual, we got something special for you. We got some mid-range bottles, not too high in price as far as MSRP, and not the cheapest, but I think they could put up a good fight with a lot of that more expensive bottles.
Yeah, so we have 4 bottles today that are all barrel proof or close to it, and they're between $45 and $55. So we have Wild Turkey Rare Breed on the far left here. That's 116.8 proof. That is barrel strength. Then we have Bulleit Barrel Strength. That's 120 proof. Both of those are $50. The Green River Full Proof is a brand new release. It's 117.3, I believe. And the Knob Creek on the end is the classic 9-year, 120 proof single barrel. That's the most expensive at $55. The Green River's $45. The other 2 are $50.
So MSRP is roughly, depending on state and location, you're looking at about 50 to 60 bucks in price.
So, and all of these are between 116.8 and 120.
Not bad.
So they're all within 3.5 proof of each other. So I thought it'd be an interesting blind.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm ready to dig in.
Let's get to it.
So we're going from
Yep.
our left, your right. Glass number 1, I'm getting a lot of vanilla.
Getting corn.
So that's something very weedy. So if you're getting corn, I'm guessing it's the.
None of these are weeded.
That's all I was about to say.
So it's probably the Bulleit or the Green River, since those are the youngest.
The Green River.
The Bulleit is like 6 years. The Green River is 5 to 7. Your Rare Breed is 9. Oh yeah. Rare Breed's 9 to 12, and your Knob Creek's at least 9.
This is very sweet.
Oh wow. The nose did not do this justice at all.
No, it did not.
I know exactly what this is.
I had this the other day when we went to that flight at the zoo. So the other day, my wife and she surprised me with a bourbon flight night at the Cincinnati Zoo. Awesome. Green River was there. Bardstown was there. St. Augustine. Is that how you say
Augusta.
it? Augusta was there. Who else? There was a couple other ones.
New Riff.
New Riff was there. The one that Bird Dog, the one that does the Bird Dog, they were there. I got their gingerbread flavored one. That one's pretty good. But it was pretty neat. It rained the first half of it, but as soon as you walk in, they just had a table of Green River, just different random stuff, and I'm telling you, they make some good stuff. Surprisingly, to be this new in the game.
They do make good stuff, but I don't think that's the Green River.
It's high in proof. Whew. I'm thinking it's bottle 1 or 2. That's my wild guess, but
Glass 2 is real fruity on the nose.
glass 1 is pretty good. I like glass 1.
Like an apricot. And some nice caramel.
I say apricot. So if you say that, this is definitely the because that's what we got off the Knob Creek last time.
Very, very nice caramel and vanilla.
Heavy char.
Yes. Yes, it's definitely got some nice oak and that little slight bitter char on the back end. These first 2 are both really good.
Yeah.
The second one's throwing me for a loop because the palate is not what I expected it to be based off the nose.
I'm getting a little bit of chocolate on it. Damn, that's hot.
Woo! These are drinking just right to me.
These are drinking like some high rye.
Hey, you've been drinking 125 proof Bookers recently, and these are hot to you?
I've been trying to it's like when you got Venom or whatever, you gotta barely do a little dab just to get immune to that high proof. Because I know how you and Chris are.
It's funny. Glass 3. Oh, now that's a good nose.
It's very floral.
I get it a little bit. It is popping out of the glass. This is the strongest nose of the three. It's got some nice fruit to it, almost like a berry.
Yeah.
Good oak.
I'm just getting all floral. I'm not getting no berry. Let's taste.
It's got me salivating on this third one. Clicking my tongue here.
Oh no, this might be the Bulleit. This tastes like a Bulleit.
That's kind of my guess at the moment.
And it has that Bulleit finish, like a little bit of rye spice almost, and then you just get that.
You get that floral note. It's got a little bit of like a caramel on the back end.
Yeah, but I can't name that. That has a weird taste, like almost like a kitchen, like a cooking spice, almost. That's what I'm getting. We go back.
It's like an allspice kind of thing. What's interesting about it is at the first half of the sip is almost like a rye, and then it transitions to a bourbon where the finish is like that caramel and oak, but it starts with that floral spiciness, but it's not like overwhelming. I know we like rye, but it's not. It does not drink. It reminds me of a rye whiskey. It doesn't taste like a rye whiskey.
It's very coating, and then it just, as you let it marinate, you're getting all the different taste buds are starting to click, and you're starting to get a little bit of vanilla on one side, and then you get that little oak, pretty charred oak.
The vanilla's really strong on that second sip.
Yeah.
This is probably my least favorite of the three, but I appreciate how complex it is. It's the most complex of all three so far.
I agree.
I don't know, maybe that kind of has me thinking it's either the Green River or the Bulleit, but I'm not going to guess. That takes the fun out of it.
It's got to be. I don't here. I can't let you look at my tag.
I ain't going to cheat. What's the fun of cheating?
This one smells
Turkey-ish.
Turkey-ish.
Sour oak.
Yep. And it's very floral. You're getting a little bit of nutty, a little bit of nut.
I get that fruit. I get a sour oak, and then I get a berry. That's how I know or guess that it's wild turkey.
A little bit of nut.
Oh wow.
That flavor is phenomenal. I like that.
That's throwing me off. That's not what I normally get on rare. I'm getting the peanut and I'm getting a spice.
I told you.
I'm getting like a char, because I'm getting that spicy oak. It's not quite bitter.
I think we probably drank this right behind this. This one, which they're blind.
Yeah,
I think like glass 2 kind of opened up the door for this one, and you get all the right.
Three is making 4 taste spicy.
Yeah.
I think that I need to go back to 1 or 2 and then come back to 4, and I think 4 will taste different.
I'm gonna go back to 2.
Here's one note though. What I appreciate out of this blind, they're vastly different.
Yes.
None of these. It's not like, oh well, that one is this one, but a tad sweeter. They're all different.
I'll tell you what. That last sip I took of glass 4. I get that real strong corn. You remember like when we went to Newark Distillery, we got to like dip our hand in the
White dog.
The white dog. I'm getting that corn, like strong corn on that last one. So I'm pretty surprised to see what glass 4 is.
Man. I'm very curious to see what this is now. I've not had this Knob Creek these are single barrels. I had one a long time ago. This is Sheldon single barrel.
I thought we did a blind the other day where we popped it out.
I brought a store pick single barrel.
Yeah.
I haven't bought just this normal off the shelf single barrel in a long time. I remember them being good. There's 1 or 2 of these that I can't put my finger on what it is. This Green River is brand new. I've only had an ounce or 2 out of it also. And the Bulleit, it's probably been a year since I've had. So, I mean, the rare breed's the only one out of these that I drink often. And I can't even tell you which one the rare breed is.
No,
that's what's cool about this is no matter what we say, it's going to be whatever you guys prefer. So all we can do is help guide which one you guys would like the best. I mean, considering they're all about the same price and proof.
Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share if you made it this far. I hope you guys are enjoying our little blind, aka flight. So far, man, I think they're all like, it's almost like neck and neck. It's hard to choose.
So I just finished off glass 2. It's sweet up front, and then it gets grassy on the back end. On glass 2. It's I don't remember it being that kind of rye tasting. I want to go back to 4 though now that I don't have the spice lingering in my mouth to give it another shot, because it was really good, but I didn't taste like what I remember any of these tasting on me.
So let's do least closest, right?
Whatever makes you remember.
Fuck. I fucked that up. Hold on.
How about you put your favorite glass all the way to the left?
So my favorite glass is here. Glass 4 is my favorite.
Okay. Glass 4 is really good. I'm gonna go back to 1 real quick. 4 and 1 are my winners. 2 and 3 are really complex, which I like.
1 is my second favorite. 3 is my least favorite, so 3 will be closer. So I got to make
Really?
it down. Yeah. 3
Man, hear me out. I didn't want to say this earlier because I didn't want to mess up what you were thinking or make you believe you were tasting it. Glass 1 reminds me of that Booker's.
I don't think so, man.
You don't
I love
think so?
that Booker's. I don't.
It reminds me a lot of that Booker's. It's got like that chocolate, caramel, peanut, and then it's got an oak, and it drinks under its proof. To me, this one drinks like it's like 110, and none of these are 110. But maybe so it makes me think it's the Knob Creek is what I'm getting at, but it might not be.
Well, that's my number 2. Glass 3 is my least favorite. Glass 2 is my third. So I'm ready. Glass 4 is my number 1.
1 second. Man, this is tough for me. Glass 4 and glass 1 are both really good.
Yeah,
Glass
1 and
4
2 for me.
Glass 4 has a nice fruit note to it, and it's got a really nice oak and vanilla, slight spice and char. 1 is like the new Reese's with caramel in them. Is what it reminds me of. So I'm a candy guy.
Damn, I just drink glass 4 and it changed. But the corn, like now I'm getting a lot of the corn. It's like it's more as I'm sipping, I'm getting a lot of that corn.
I'm getting corn on 2 and 3.
I'm getting a lot of corn on 4.
So I just did a tour of Four Roses this weekend. Glass 3 is reminding me a lot of the Four Roses, and I know Bulleit sources from them, supposedly. So it's reminding me of that. Okay. I hate to do it, but I know what I got.
Alright.
What's your last place?
My last place is glass number 3.
Mine's
There's
glass
the Bulleit.
Mine's glass 2, which is the Knob Creek.
The Bulleit's my least
That
favorite.
Knob Creek is like, that is grassy
Yeah.
and spicy. That number 2 and 3 both had like a rye whiskey aspect to them.
Yeah.
So your third place is what, glass 2? So
Glass 2.
we were swapped on these. So the Bulleit was my third place. So I guess that one, the Bulleit, is supposedly from Four Roses, like I said, but I can definitely taste it. How it goes from like a spice and a floral to a really nice like fruity syrup taste, which I love. I'm not the biggest Four Roses fan, but every now and again I'm like, man, I want something fruity. I pour a Four Roses.
For me, glass 2 and 1 could have went either way, but glass 1 just kind of stood out to me. I knew off the bat glass 1 would have been my second place, but for some reason glass 4 was just so captivating and just everything just opened up, which I think glass 3 helped glass 4 to become even a better sip.
So glass 4 is your favorite?
Glass 4 is my
So we
favorite.
have the same second and first, so let's just jump to first, which is glass 4, which is the Green River. Wow. Which means glass 1 is the rare breed.
Yep.
I have never said that rare breed is that sweet. Rare breed to me has the tasting notes of the glass 4, where I get that like fruity and oak.
Yeah.
So I normally can pick out the rare breed real easy. Today, this was a very tough blind. I could have flipped a coin between 1 and 4 with how peanutty glass one was, I thought it was the Knob Creek.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, the Green River and the Rare Breed both are phenomenal.
Absolutely.
The Green River's 45, the Rare Breed's 50, and I know I will always have a bottle of Rare Breed,
Yeah.
and now I think I'll always have a bottle of Green River too.
I'm gonna go. I don't have a bottle of Green River, but I think hopefully this weekend I'll go out and grab me a bottle of it.
It is
I've seen
awesome.
them. They have a weeded. The weeded one was pretty good. I think we did a blind on the weeded.
The
one.
rye is awesome. That's the one we had at the bar
Yeah.
by Chris.
Yeah.
Townsend. When we went to Townsend, that rye is awesome.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's the only Green River we have. But I've tried all of them, and the bourbon's not bad. The weeded is good. The rye I
I
love.
think I've tried them all, but the weeded was like I'm a sweeter
Yeah.
bourbon kind of guy. So with the vanilla, the weed, that just the weed always bring that sweet kind of oatmeal cream pie.
Yes, I'm glad you said cream because it always gives it a silkiness to
Yes.
it. So
Well,
that was awesome.
there you have it, guys. Who was the winner with the chicken dinner? The Green River.
Yes.
The Green River won this blind. So if you are interested in trying something new and you've always been skeptical about the Green River, I would recommend any one of these any day of the week. And of course, Wild Turkey, you can't go wrong. I keep a bottle of that Wild Turkey 101, just the regular red and the green with the rye. So go out and copy a bottle and enjoy.
Yep.
Peace out.